Right. Boom, boom. All right. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Hi, 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 hi. How are you all doing? Are you ready to get dancing? I see that we have only one viewer right now. Hi, that one viewer. Wow. All right. I got this cat right here. Let's go to the sounds. Oh. Oh. That was weird. Okay. Boom, boom. Let's get that hip hop in here. Yeah. I'll put that in here. Forever. Sound. Play sound. Hip hop. We have some music going on in here. I'm gonna actually go to the sounds and play with this a little bit. That was weird. And I'm just gonna delete the last part of this thing. And let's try it now. All right, everyone. Welcome to coding live stream. And guys, hello, everyone. Oh man, that's weird. Yeah, I might have to restart for this one. I'll do the usual way. Doc's not new. Alright, hello everyone, and happy new year to you all. Today is a special day, yes. Today is a special day. Why? Because we're gonna dance. Yes. So dancing is a very complicated action to do that humans find really easy to do, but when you want to program it, yeah, it's a different story altogether. And that's why in this live stream I want to get into anatomy, so constructing a body that we can move its arms around, its legs around, and we can make it dance. And if we can make it dance, we can make it jump, we can make it throw things, we can make it crouch, we can make it do all kinds of actions that you might need for your video games. So guys, let's go ahead and go to scratch.mit.edu and start creating. Alright, so I was playing around with this little thing here. Alright, so, okay. Once you click on create, friends, you should be somewhere here. And you can go ahead and delete the cat. Let me see, can I... There we go, that's way better. Okay. Cool. So the first thing that we need to do is make your own sprite. So this is something that we've been doing a lot lately. And the way we do that is with one button. Yes, it's right here. It's this button right here. Let me zoom. And show you all right here. You can make your own sprite. So go ahead, friends, click on that button right there. And then, yeah, we'll start making our own person in here, right? How do I do this? Yes, so friends, I'm showing you the button right here. You're gonna go to the new sprite button, but don't click on it. Don't click on the new sprite button, and click on the paintbrush right here. And once you click on that paintbrush, on the left side, you'll see something that's similar to Aggie.io, right? All right. Okay. So once you click on that button right here, the new sprite button down here, and then you click on the paintbrush, you're gonna see this screen on the left-hand side. And here we have a few tools that we can use. First of all, let's start with the circle tool. This is a very cool tool. It really, to create anything, I use this tool. I think it's the most versatile tool. So clicking on that circle tool, let me zoom a little bit more. Clicking on that circle tool, I can click and then drag on my drawing area. And you can also do shift. Hold shift to make a perfect circle, and then you can let go. And there you go. Your circle is right here, and your circle is a sprite. So friends, there is one bug that you might encounter here. There's another brush right here. This button right here is to create our own background. Let me zoom deep in there so you guys can see. So this button creates your own background. You get an empty page and you can create your own background. But what we're doing here is actually clicking on this one. So going over that new sprite button and then clicking on this paintbrush to make our own sprites. And by doing that, what we're doing is we're making a movable circle. So I can move this circle around at least. But if you make a background, you cannot move that around. Background is fixed. And that's why it doesn't have any motion blocks, man. All right, so that's one circle, right? And if you want to make more circles, you just click and drag more. Click and drag more. Click and drag more. And here's a quick tidbit. This is an expert pro tip. Pro tip. Hold shift to make a perfect circle. Yeah, this is a good one. Hold shift to make a perfect circle. Oh, cool. So friends, let me delete these things right here. Going back. I'm gonna use that circle tool again. I'm holding shift on the keyboard and then clicking and dragging, and you get perfect circles. Holding shift. If you don't hold shift, you get this. I'm not touching any key on the keyboard, but if I press shift, then I get a perfect circle. Hold shift to make a perfect circle. How about a perfect square? Yeah, there's a rectangle tool right there. You can make rectangles with it. Sure. But if you press shift, it'll give you a perfect square. That's a perfect square. And no matter what I do, that square is going to keep on being perfect. All right. So that's a pro tip right there. So, okay, I made a bunch of things in here. It's not that great. I'm not happy with my creation. But I have a button right here. Ooh, that's thick. Let's make it smaller. Yes, I have a button right here. This button is called undo. Yes, don't forget about the undo. If I press that button right there, it undoes. It takes me back in time. And I can go back, I can go back, I can go back until the beginning of my drawing. So if you ever make a mistake, let's say that you made a bunch of circles, bam, bam, bam. You made a bunch of circles. You can do the undo button right here. You can click on that to undo. What's the keyboard shortcut for undo? What's the keyboard shortcut for undo? If you know this answer, put it into the chat in the channel. What's the keyboard shortcut for undo? And if you get it right, I will give you $5 million. Yes. Yes, I will. I really will. All right. Okay. So that's one thing. So we're making all these circles. That's great. But you can also move them around in here. So let's say that I made these 3 circles. Using the arrow tool. Using the arrow tool. Or the select tool. You can select any of these circles and put them together. So, like so. Okay. So these 3 circles, they've been put together. And what we can do also, by clicking on each of these circles, you get these dots and you can make them smaller or bigger. Smaller or bigger. And here we go. That's Mickey Mouse. I got Mickey Mouse right here. Bam. Bam. Right? Yes. And another thing that you can do, so the circles turn out to be a little bit small here. Another thing that you can do is, you see one of the ears is smaller than the other. This ear is bigger than this one. What we can do is, let me delete this by pressing backspace. I'm getting rid of that little circle. And then I can use the copy tool. So I'm going to click on this little circle that I have left, the one ear that I have left. And I will copy and then paste. Copy and then paste. Let me mark that as well. Boop, boop. Yes, copy and paste. Copy / paste. That's a really useful one right here. In the chat too, if you know this, what's the shortcut for copy paste? All right, so we got the copy and paste in there. So now I have another problem. This ear is in the front. This ear is behind the head. I want both of them in the front. Okay, so I can select one of them, and there's another option right here, forward, backward. Forward, backward. That means that the layers, the circles, they can be in front of each other or behind each other, and so on and so forth. So what I'm going to do is I click on the circle that I want to bring forward, and I click on the forward button right here. Bam. Boom. Carlos, for the win. You get $5 million. Really? Yes. So yes, there are many shortcuts out there, but if you're using Chromebook or Windows, copy and paste is Control C. or Control V for paste. I'll put those in the parentheses. That's right. Really, Carlos? You win $5 million. Really? I'm joking. I don't have that kind of money. I left my check at home, so I'm not going to be able to pay that. Okay, all right. So we got these tools here. I also want to add, there's a zoom in and zoom out down here that you can use to get more detailed. And let me start by building a body. So I'm not even going to get into colors. I'm not even going to get into free shape or text. What I want to do is I want to be able to draw the head, the torso, the arms with the elbows, right? And the legs with the knees, and maybe even feet, because feet are also important in dancing. I want to put all of these together and be able to move them around so that I can make a person dance. I'll go ahead and use the circle tool right here. And let me zoom. I'm going to have to zoom for this one. All right, okay. All right, so using that shift key, I pressed shift on the keyboard and I draw a perfect circle. That's the head. Bam. The torso is an oval like this. Bam. I'm using that select tool to move it under the head. Bam. Looking good. Next up, I'm gonna need the top parts of the legs. So I'll do something like this. It's still an oval, but a small oval. And using the select tool, I can move it right here. Then the bottom portion of the leg, right here, maybe something like this. Boom, boom, boom. Look at that person right there. Bam. And also a foot. I'm gonna need a foot for this. Right here. And then using that select tool, I move it right here. Boom. We got one leg. Do you remember that thing about copy and pasting? The thing is, if you have one leg, you can have the other one by copying and pasting it. So I click right here, copy, and then I paste. Here's that second leg. All right, I'll take the bottom portion of that leg, copy and paste, and then put it right here. Bam! And then the foot, copy and paste, and then you can just move it right here. I use the keyboard shortcut for that last copy and paste, which is a pro move. Okay. Next up, I got the arms. The arms are gonna be just on his sides. And let's make the top portion of that arm. And then the bottom portion of that arm. And maybe a hand, huh? The hand can be a perfect circle. Ooh. And the same thing, once you have one arm, you can have another by copying and pasting. Control C, Control V. Control C, Control V. Control C, Control V. I'm gonna have to really zoom. That's what I got. That's a person. Right there. Bam. Looking really cool. And just for funsies, I'll take this person and add some, let's say, a face, like an expression to it. I'm just using the black color here. One dot here, one dot here, one dot here, and a perfect smile. Bam. Wonderful. What happened here? Oh man. Oh. Okay. Let me zoom out to see the whole thing. All right. Very, very beautiful person right here. Don't forget, friends, at the end of the session, we'll do a Kahoot. So that is coming up. And I'm accepting ideas for the Kahoot. I haven't decided on what the Kahoot will be yet. Okay. All right. So the first dance move that I want to do here is the electric wave, I think is what it's called. Basically, from one arm, you have one hand go down, then the elbow goes up, and then the shoulder goes up, and then the other shoulder goes up, and then the rest of it continues like that. So it kind of looks like a wave like this, right? Okay, so to do that, we're gonna have to rotate some arms. I'm gonna use that select tool again, and I grab this little circle right here. And notice, let me zoom. When I click on a circle, yes, I do get those options to make it bigger, but I also get this little arrow down here. It's a little tiny arrow, yes. It's a tiny arrow that's kind of curved, pointing left and right. You can click on that and drag it left or right to rotate this arm. All right, so let's start with arms stretched out. Oh yeah. Oof. I should still put some music here. All right, okay, we got these arms extended to the side now. I'm gonna duplicate this frame. That's what I'll start with. Duplicate. So I do a right click or a 2-finger click. If you're on a Chromebook, you make a peace sign with 2 fingers, and then you click on a trackpad with 2 of them, and then you get this menu, and you can duplicate to costume 2. So they're both the same. I have 2 of the same costumes. Just this one is gonna have one hand down, sorry. A very small detail. Ooh. Yeah, okay. Very small detail, but just one hand going down. In fact, I might bring it even more down. One small detail, but that's how the animation begins. Next up, I got to do the elbow up. So this is gonna rotate up a little bit. It's gonna rotate up a little bit. And the hand will be right here. All right, I'm gonna duplicate that again. Again, guys, if you want to duplicate a frame, you can use the 2-finger click on a Chromebook with a peace sign. You make a peace sign with 2 fingers and you click on the trackpad onto one of your costumes, and you'll get this menu, and then you can duplicate. If you're on an Apple, I think it's command click. I'm not sure. Okay, we got the elbow up, and then after the elbow is up, the shoulder is gonna be up. All right, so let's bring this shoulder up. Ooh. All right. So for this next one, I'm gonna duplicate costume 2. Why? Because costume 2 has a good start. When the shoulder is up, the other hand the other arm goes up. Oh, actually, I just got an idea that's gonna save us so much time. The animation like this, the same thing happens on the other side. So boom, 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 boom. The dance is symmetrical. The dance begins with one arm, and then the other arm continues that motion the same way, just flipped. So what I can do is I can flip some of these things. So I'm gonna go to costume 2 and duplicate it. All right, so this is costume, oh, I should number these. Costume 1, costume 1, costume 2, costume 3, 4. Oh, it's already 3. Costume 3, and then costume 5. Okay, so all I did was I duplicated. Did I duplicate it yet? Yes, I duplicated costume 2 and brought it all the way down. Oh man, now I gotta. Do costume 3. Guys, you don't have to name your costumes, but it does help sometimes. And because I don't know what I'm gonna do exactly. I want to number them and make sure that I'm all organized in here. Okay, so I have costume 5, which is a copy of costume 2. The only thing I'm gonna do is flip. Yes. So here's another option, another tool up here. Here you can flip it. Yes. So to flip one shape is pretty straightforward. You just click on that one shape. Let me see. You click on that one shape. Oh yeah, like this one right here. Or this one. You click on that one shape and then you flip it. Bam, 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 bam. Doesn't really look right. Or you flip this one. Bam, 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 bam. It's flipping it one way or the other. So if I zoom in, you can see a bit better, I think. It's pointing that way. If you do a mirror image of it, if you flip it, it'll look like that. So that's what we want to do here. I'm gonna select the whole thing though. And that's the hard part. So we can flip one shape, but when we have a composition of shapes, we gotta select them all. And there is a few ways of selecting all, I think. You can do a Control A. That's a shortcut. But you can also do a selection box. So I'm using that select tool. And I click somewhere empty. And I click and drag to make a box, a selection box. And I make sure that all of my shapes are inside that selection box right now. Okay? I selected all of it. Now I'm gonna flip this. I'm gonna flip horizontal. Alright? Alright, so I'm gonna do that same thing with the rest of the costumes. I did that for costume 2. This is costume 3. Duplicate it, select all, and then flip it. And then put it right before the last one. This one, select all, flip it, and then, yeah, it stays there. Yes. Okay, let's try this out. I have these costumes right here. This is the first position. Bam, 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 bam. And let me duplicate this to the end too. It's hard to move these things around. All right. All right, guys, so that took me 7 frames. I haven't animated it to dance yet. We're gonna get into that really soon. So let me test this out first, guys. If you are working on yours right now, that's totally fine. I'm just gonna quickly go to the code and add a bit of code here, just so that we can see if this is working well or not. I want to see the whole animation. And the code that we're going to use looks something like this, but I'm going to put a smaller number in here. It's a pretty simple code. And I click on a green flag. Boom. All right, that's something. The second one, I'm gonna move it up a little bit. Trying to make this dance a little bit more realistic, I guess. Oh. This one right here. Yeah, the shoulder bump to the up didn't really look that good, I think. So I'm gonna... Nice, that's better. And all these tiny emotions, they really matter. It's crazy. Like, you don't even notice that the shoulder was a bit down a few pixels. But when you put it all together, it makes a lot of difference in making it more realistic. I wish there was a previous costume lock. Yeah. Because this is gonna get repetitive. Maybe not. Go up to 7 and then come back. Yeah, alright, okay. So friends, I have this animation right here. It's 7 costumes, and I'm moving on to the code to make this dance. So this is a challenge that a lot of people have, that coders really have. We're trying to make the best animation happen without using that many images. For example, in the costumes for this guy, I'm using 7 costumes here. I could make it so that I repeat this whole thing again, so that he does the dance the other way as well. Kind of like flipping it. But it's 7 costumes, right? I'm gonna try to do something else. Am I overcomplicating this? Maybe. I'm gonna use a variable called frame. Set frame to 14. And then repeat 14 and next, switch the costume, and there's a thing in here called costume number. Yeah, costume. Oh, actually I might not need that, right? I might not need that at all. Okay, now I can use that variable called frame and change it by 1 7 times. Yes. Oh, yes. Gotcha. So we got to start at 0. All right. So this is what's gonna happen. In the beginning, frame is 0. And then we repeat 7 times. Change frame by 1 and show the first costume. 2, so the next costume, and do that 7 times, right? Until the animation is over. And then start with frame at 7 and then -1, -1, -1 until you get to 0. Whoa, Ramili, Zoe, Caden are here. Hello, hello, everyone. What do you think? What do you think about my dancing person? Let me show you the whole animation. I just finished the code. I haven't even tested it. Oh. What do you think, huh? No? Sorry guys, I'm missing one little thing here. Let me do 0.1 second. And 0.1 second. Alright, got a green flag. Nice! That looked okay. Woo! No. Hey. He has some moves. Yeah, Caden, he's got something. Alright, okay. I'm doing a forever on this guy. Bam! Forever that. And you know what? Why don't we just make this person really colorful? And change color effect by 25. Click on that green flag. Bam! And then I go to the backdrop. There's a backdrop in here called party. I forgot the name of it. It's like a concert. There's another one. Stage. I'll go with concert, I guess. I couldn't find the other one. It's a theater. I'll go with this one. Alright, so let me make the size 50. Yes, Romilly, this guy knows how to party. And when I press the space key, I'm gonna make the background light up as well. So it starts a party, switch backdrop to change color effect. There we go. And also when space key is pressed, let's play some music. There is a song in here called Dance Funky. Not that. Maybe Scratchy Beats. Caden says do the worm. That is such a great idea. I think I know what you mean by the worm. I think I do. It's the one where you lie on the floor and you go like this on the floor, right? Is that the worm, Caden? Alright, everyone. So there's a little dude here. He's so sad because he's dancing alone. But guess what? I pressed the space key. Bam! What is a worm? And guys, the code that made this possible. This is for the background, actually. Yeah, let me keep this here. The code that made this all possible is right here. I probably overthought this one. If you know an easier way of doing this, yeah, please let me know. And I'm also changing color effects like crazy. And let me make this guy change color effect a little bit slower. What is a worm? I think I know what you mean by the worm, Caden. So you're on the floor and you basically pull your head up and then pull your head down so that your feet go up and you create this like this wave, but like a fish or a worm. Alright, I'm gonna keep up this music and let's duplicate this guy. Alright, we got another dude right here. And he's gonna do the worm, apparently. So guys, what I can do here though is, first of all, this face right here, I'm gonna group it. So I'm gonna do this super fast, guys, because I'm trying to make some time for the Kahoot at the end of class. So hopefully I can do this really quickly. But it's gonna be a weird one because the worm is a weird dance move that involves all of the body, right? Hi, Glenn! The worm, okay, Caden says the worm is when you squiggle on the ground. Yes, I thought so, yeah. It is a very classy dance move. I think it was popular in the 90s. You know what? No feet on the worm, man. Really? No, I can't give up on the feet. Oof, this guy does not look happy. He looks more like he's partied out. He looks like he's super partied out, man. Okay. All the way back. All right, let's group these guys. And let's group these guys. And yeah, we're gonna need any of these. All right, let's get this dancing. I duplicate it. Throw the head up. Duplicate it. Throw the head down. Bring this up. And put this right here. And then duplicate that so that we can put the hip down and the head up this time, like really fast. And then I believe that's it. Okay, yeah, all right. Duplicate this one, put it to the end. Duplicate that one, put it to the end. I'm getting so many costumes now. All right, duplicate this one, put it to the end. Oh yeah. Duplicate this one, and put it to the end. All right, okay. Jaden, it's my best try. How many costumes does he have? 8. Okay. Repeat 8 times. And let's try it out. Click on the green flag. That did not look great. I'm just gonna do this, okay? That didn't look great either. Oh man. Whew, look at that. What is it doing now? It's like convulsing. Let me slow it down. Yeah, there's one costume there, I think. That's making it look weird. Yeah, the last one. Let's go these things to the last. Oh. All right, we got this. All right, this is my dance party, you guys. Let me write it in there with a marker, I guess. My dance party! Exclamation points. And let's make this huge. And let's change the color of it to like something like neon green. Yeah. Center it. Alright, let me code this a little bit too. When green flag is clicked, this writing will hide. But when I press that space key, this thing will show. And then forever it will change color. Does that make sense? Okay, okay. I click on the green flag. These guys, they're dancing, but when I press the space key, nice. Can I make this a bit louder? Okay. Something like that. So So yes, guys, my dance party. This is my dance party. I have two bodies that are dancing in here. I didn't spend much time designing these bodies, just moving their arms and using their joints. And one of them is doing a pretty good dance, the electric wave, I think. And then the other one is doing the worm, but he kind of looks like he's convulsing on the floor of a party. Alright guys, are you ready for a Kahoot? Ready for a Kahoot? Okay, let me go to kahoot.com. If you want to join a live Kahoot game, go to, let me put the link here, .kahoot.it. So guys, you can go there now as I'm setting it up. I'm gonna share this project. And this video is gonna be available offline as well. If you ever need to go back to it, you can. And I will put the link to this project in the description to this video. Key to start music. So you can always look at the code here. And you can remix it if you want to. All right. Getting you a hard Kahoot. Should I do that or an easier Kahoot? Let's do this one. I think this one. Or no. This one right here. Yes. Okay. Ooh, actually guys, let me exit here. Just 1 second as I'm setting this up. Lobby music, organize. Oh. Okay. Alright, I think those are all my options anyways. Okay guys, you're gonna go to kahoot.it. I have the link in the chat. You can just click on that, or you can type it in yourself, kahoot.it. And once you go to that website, it's gonna ask you for a PIN number. Yeah. So the PIN number is on my screen. It's 6358935. Bam. And let's see if anyone joins. Whoa, Carlos is here. What? Hey is here. Okay, I got you all an easy Kahoot. I hate to say it, guys, but it's not that easy. It's about technology, And you might have done it before with me in class. Again, guys, gonna go to http www.kahoot.it and enter the pin 6358935, and then you gotta pick yourself a name. So put a name in there. We have Hey and Carlos so far, and I'm gonna get started in about 5 seconds, guys. We have about 8 minutes left, so I want enough time. Yeah, I'm starting in 3, 2, 1. Cool. Okay, technology trivia. Alright, so this is gonna be a Kahoot. The first round is gonna be about hardware and software. Alright, computers are made of hardware and software. Which one here is a computer? Is it the red? Is it the blue? Is it the yellow? Or is it the green? Boom. Okay. All right. So that is a computer. Yes. So far, so good. Hardware is any part of the computer that we can physically touch. If we can hold it, it's hardware. So, is this keyboard hardware? Yes or no? Can you hold this keyboard? Yes or no? Yes, it is hardware. That's right. Okay. And hardware can come in many shapes and sizes, right? So is this laptop hardware? Yes or no? Yes, laptop is hardware, and everything inside the laptop, all the chips and RAMs and stuff, all those things are hardware. Okay. What app is this? What app is this? Is it YouTube? Is it Elmo? Is it Google? Or is it a computer? I don't know, it could be Elmo. Alright, okay. Ooh, hey, you are on fire. Just letting you know. Hardware is any part of the computer that we can physically touch, right? So is YouTube hardware? Yes or no? Is YouTube hardware? Yes or no? Yeah. YouTube is what we call software. So software are the programs inside your computer. For example, all of these apps right here, they're software. There's Chrome, Facebook, CodeSpark, YouTube. All kinds of software are out there. So software are the programs inside the computer, but which one here is an example of software? Which one here is an example of a software? Boom. Okay, Chrome. Chrome it is. Carlos, now you are on fire. Just letting you know. Hey, and Carlos, you are so close. It's only 4 points difference right now. Software are the programs inside the computer, but which one here is an example of software? Notice there is a taco as one of the options. I want to let you know that there is a taco in there. You can totally click on. Oh, all right. Yes, a Scratch Junior is the correct answer. None of these other things are software. Okay, it's so close, you guys. All right, so that was the hardware and software part. The next part is going to be about the internet. Okay, is everything found on the internet true? Is everything found in the internet, are they true? Nope, they are not true. And look at this dinosaur. He's saying everything found on the internet is true. Dinosaurs. Yeah, I don't think that's true. Actually, a lot of the stuff that you find on the internet are not true. Carlos, you are on fire. What is a way of sending messages from one computer to another using the internet? Is it telephone or is it email? Sending messages from one computer to another using the internet. Yes. I'm gonna have to make this harder for you guys. Carlos and hey, remember, the faster you choose, the more points you get. So be really, really ready for the next question. We can use the internet without cables or wires. So wireless internet is also called Wi-Fi, Fi-Fi, Wi-Fi, or Hi-Hi. I just noticed something. Let me move myself up here somewhere. Hey, you are on fire now. Okay. We use browsers to get on the internet. These are all the browsers right here. Which one in the choices is an internet browser? So we got Chrome right here. We got Edge. We got Mozilla Firefox. We got Opera. We got Safari. Which one in the choices? Yes, Chrome. Yes, guys. And did you know there are so many internet browsers in here? Do you know all of them in here? There are many more than this too. Okay, this is a multi-select. Select all the correct answers, okay? Select all of the correct answers. The internet is an amazing place where we can do many things. What can we do in the internet? Which one of these options are true? And more than one is true. So pick all the correct options. And then click on submit at the bottom. Whoa. Yes. Yes, all of them are true. You can play games, watch videos, talk to friends, go to school, all that. Bam. Carlos, that was crazy. All right, friends. This next round is about robots. Which robot is this? Is this an autonomous car or a robot seal? Quick, quick, quick. Awesome. Carlos, I think Hay is out. Which robot is this? Is this an autonomous car or is it a robot seal? Robot seal is the correct answer, and look at how cute this robot seal is, right? I mean, yeah. And which robot is this one? Is this a Mars rover or is it a robotic arm? Guys, I don't know. Yes, it is a robotic arm. And which robot is this? Is this a Mars rover or a robotic arm? That's right, okay. Last question. Which one here is a robot? Which one of these is a robot? Boom. That's right. I'm gonna click on next. Oh yeah, there is a video here, but guys, we don't have the time for it. Let's look at the podium. Third place goes to no one. Second place goes to Hey. And first place, 17 out of 17 correct answers goes to Carlos. Congratulations, Carlos. You did really well. Next time, I'm gonna have to get you a more difficult Kahoot. I think I'll make it about technology history. Just remind me next time. All right, guys, let me X out of here. Go here. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining here. Happy 2021. And if you want the code to the project that I made today, it's gonna be in the description to this video right after I stop live streaming. And friends, I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.